Welcome back, everyone. You are listening to another episode of Fast Facts Coding Edition, brought to you by A Tale of Two Hygienists in partnership with Dentist RX. And now, please welcome your host, Teresa Duncan.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Your Coding Fast Facts. Today we're going to talk about 4 different codes, but they are pretty much the same code, just for different scenarios. You have D9932, 9933, 34, and 35, and these are found in the 9000 series. Here's the definition for these particular procedure codes. It is cleaning and inspection of the removables. So you have 4 different ones because, of course, you have removable complete denture upper, complete denture lower, and then you have removable partial denture upper and partial denture lower. So that's why you have 4 different codes, but really they're very much the same code. The common descriptor for all of these is that it does not include any adjustments. So this is the cleaning and the inspection of removables. What we're going to talk about here is what do you need to look out for when submitting and dealing with insurance, and what are the exclusions that we have to deal with? Well, when it comes to submitting these to the insurance carrier, there's really not much extra that's going to go into it. Just submit the code. They typically do not need any kind of documentation. Usually there is a history on the carrier's site that they have had either the partial or the denture made. Well, if that's not the case and the patient is, say, new to your office or new to this carrier and there is no history, well, in that situation, your insurance coordinator is going to rely on your clinical notes to reflect that it is an upper partial, a lower partial, and then that way they can just screenshot the clinical notes and we'll be able to send that in. It should be pretty explanatory. In certain situations, we'll need to send in radiographs, and that's fine as long as they are current, usually within 2 years. If you remember from the other fast facts that we have, we typically want our radiographs to be within 2 years, and some insurance companies are requesting that radiographs be at least 1 year old or within 1 year. Really what that means is that you have current images to look at. Some plans are very, very restrictive on how these 4 procedure codes are processed. Some consider them to be part of an evaluation or part of the preventive procedure. What I mean by that is, say you were having them come in for the periodic evaluation and they took out the partial and you cleaned it. There are some very restrictive plans that consider that to be part of the actual evaluation or part of the actual prophy. In that situation, you're going to have to look to see if you are participating with a plan that's super restrictive and that will ask you to write that off so that you cannot charge the patient. If you are not in one of those plans, typically this is something that can be billable to the patient. I don't see really high dollar amounts when it comes to these particular procedure codes, but you have to make sure that it is reflective of how much time and energy you spend on this. Some of you are spending a lot of time cleaning them. Some of you have a system set up where you have somebody else in the office clean them. You really have to take a look at how much time and effort and materials this is costing you and make sure that you price yourself appropriately. The interesting part about these particular codes is it really doesn't tell you whether it's implant or abutment supported. Any of these procedures could be, of course, natural teeth, adhering to natural teeth, or they could be attached to an implant. It doesn't really say that in there. So you're going to need to make sure that it's noted in the clinical notes what situation that you're dealing with. There are times, however, that you're going to want to do a maintenance procedure on an implant, and that's going to be covered in one of the upcoming fast facts. But often when you do an implant maintenance procedure, which is D6080, that's when you remove it and reinsert it. Very often, these particular cleaning procedures are done at the same time. And so it's very common to see those billed out when you do a 6080, which is an implant maintenance procedure. And again, that will be the subject of a future Fast Facts. I hope this has been helpful, and until the next edition, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Fast Facts Coding Edition. brought to you in part by Dentist RX, makers of the IntelliSonic line of power brushes. Find out more by visiting their website at dentistrx.com. We'll see you next week for another Fast Fact.